how are you today? Welcome again to Excellent Living Kenya. We are here to talk about your wellness, your spirit, your soul, and your body. My name is Jessie Jess, and we are here to see you walk in your purpose and to see you be all that God ordained for you in your life, and especially in this year. The year is still young, and we are talking about setting goals. The other day we spoke about setting body goals. So today I want us to cover what we can do about our soul goals. Remember, we are a spirit that has a soul that lives in a body. So we need to consider and ensure that our soul goals are covered up in the year so that we are able to know by the end of the year whether we have achieved them or not. And our first thing that we need to take a note of is that it is important to achieve your soul goals. It is important for you to be well. It's possible to have your mind in place, to have your emotions in place, to have your will in place. Nobody stepping up on you, nobody mishandling you. You are in charge of your life. You're in charge of your mind. You're in charge of your emotions. You are not tossed around by your emotions, not knowing where you are going. You need to ensure that. And that's what we're going to focus about today. Achieving and maintaining your emotional wellness. Number one, you need to learn how to avoid stress. Avoid stress triggers. There are things that you know commonly bring stress to you. What are those things? Look at them and avoid them if you can avoid them. If you can't avoid them, know how to work around them. You need to know them. You need to know them. Identify them. Some of you know it's your spouses when they have money, or it's your spouses when something uncomfortable happens in their lives. They will throw a statement that you do not like. Some of you, it's your children. When they don't perform, they get you stressed. Some of you, it's your bosses. The moment there is no money, the boss is mad, is arrogant, and it affects you. You need to work on ensuring that your emotional wellness is in place. Another point is to note is that you need to surround yourself with positive people. Surround yourself with people that look forward to the things you look forward to. Disconnect yourself from people who are bitter, and also avoid bitterness in yourself. You need to take care of your emotions. It is part of your soul. Take care of yourself. Don't be bitter about people. Don't be bitter about the things that did not work in your life, about the parents that did not take care of you. Now you are grown. You can make better decisions. So bitterness should not be part of your life. It's part of taking care of your emotions. It's part of taking care of your soul. So ensure you cut yourself off from those influences. Another point to take is that you need to learn to take time off from your busy schedules. You know how much you need some rest. Some of us know that a movie does well for us in the weekend. Some of us know a bunch of our friends who make us happy will cause us to have a moment of rest. Learn to pull yourself out of the crowd and rest. Your rest way is not my rest way. So you need to find what gives you rest. Some of you, it's swimming. Go swim and find some time to rest. Work will never stop, but it's up to you to allocate time. We are talking about soul goals, and we are talking about the rest that you need for yourself. You need to ensure you rest very well. You need to know nobody will take care of you more than you can do about yourself. Another point to take note is that you need to practice gratitude and generosity. I will dwell here for a moment. Gratitude and generosity. What is gratitude? It is a heart of thanksgiving. Every time you complain about the things that are not working in your life, you get your heart in a very bad place. You get your emotions in a very bad place. You get your mind worried, and you need to know having a heart of gratitude. Number one, on what God has done in your life. Number two, because of people around your life. You have a bunch of people that love you. You need to be grateful. Even if everything is not working, at least two things are working. One thing is working. Be grateful. And on the same note, you need to learn to be generous. Did you know that one of the things that gives you a lot of joy is when you give? Anytime you feel you need something, please look for someone that you can give something. You feel fulfilled when you give. You feel excited because you share in someone else's frustration. Someone is lacking money. Someone is lacking a companion. You go and just hang out with them. Give out. I have realized this with myself. Anytime I am low and I'm discouraged, I just look for someone who needs to hear me, someone who needs to hear something nice. I go talk to them, I encourage them. By the time I am done, I feel better. It's part of giving someone your time, giving someone your wisdom, your mind, giving it to them is something nice. So it's one of the ways that you need to ensure that your mind is in place. It is taking care of your mind. Talk to someone, give money, give your time, give your resources, give your connections, give someone a good contact that will help them. Whatever it is that you can give, you can always find something to give. Another point you need to learn when you're taking care of your soul is laugh oftenly. Did I just say that? That's interesting. It looks very light, but it's important. I love comedy. Comedy just does it for me. I have a brother of mine who makes me laugh until I get to the floor. It's so therapeutic for me. Find the things that make you laugh. What makes me laugh is not what makes you laugh. Find what makes you laugh. Just give that call to that friend who makes you laugh over silly things. Don't be too serious with life, my friend. There are people who have decided to be serious with life. It's good. So take a break and laugh a bit. It's good for your mind. It's good for your emotions. It's good for your will. So please take a moment and laugh. It's important. It relieves you of stress, anxiety, frustrations, and you realize it's never that serious, by the way. Do you know that if they sack you from your job, they will employ someone else? So no matter what position you are in right now, if you don't learn to relax, I am telling you, that work will still be done by someone else. So please relax. It's important to laugh. It's important to, take off some time and just enjoy yourself. Now, next point is you need to take ownership of your attitude. Take ownership of your attitude. What do I mean by this? Don't blame people for your attitude. Don't blame people for how you respond to things. Don't blame people for the emotions you keep pulling around, the emotions that you do not have. Don't blame people that you don't love, that you're not too nice, you're not kind because you are raised by a tough dad. That's an excuse. Don't blame people. You can learn something new. You can learn to be emotional. You can learn to be kind. You can learn to love. You can learn to be nice to people. You can learn all these things. That's what we are teaching you today. That's why we are here every time, to teach you things that will help your life. So it's your responsibility to work on your attitude. Don't blame it on anybody. It's important. Take control. You may not take control of the things that happen to you, but you can take control of how you respond about the things that happen to you. Can I say that again? You may not take control and charge over the things that happen to you, but you are in charge and you can take control of how you respond, how you react to the things that happen to you. Someone insults me on the way, I can decide to pull an attitude, get offended, get mad and let them spoil my day, but I can still look at it and say, maybe this person is frustrated. Let me forgive them. Let me move on with my life. You have charge. You be in charge of your attitude. Be in charge of what you think. Be in charge of how you respond to things around your life. Another point you need to know is that you need to emphasize growth over speed. Emphasize growth over speed. We are talking about our soul goals. Emphasize growth over speed. Some people are faster than you. A company of people may be faster than you, but you need to look at yourself. Remember what you set out to in the year. Look at the steps you're making towards the ultimate thing that you want to get to, the place that you want to get to. Look at the steps you're making. You are not where you are. You are in a better place. You are better than you began. You're better than the beginning of the year. So you need to check not the speed you're running at, but the growth steps you're making. That will make you smile so that you are able to appreciate your efforts and where you are. So when you look at the milestones, you are able to celebrate. You're able to be excited. And while we are still on that, I would like to say, as you look at speed, as you look at your growth, you need to also ensure that you celebrate every milestone that you get to. Whatever you achieve, the milestone you achieve, you need to congratulate yourself. There's a Swahili saying that we love to say, rudishia mwili shukurani. And it's to say, give thanks, appreciate your body, appreciate your mind, congratulate yourself. Not everybody will celebrate you. Not everybody will realize the things you have achieved, but you know what you have achieved. There are things that I set out to, that I don't give to myself carelessly. There are things I buy for myself when I achieve the things that I've attained to achieve. And I say, Jesse, you're gonna get this when you attain this. When you hit this amount of money, you're gonna get this award. It may be a small award, but it keeps encouraging me because this particular thing I like and I appreciate. Lastly, I want you to know that you need to have a mindset development continually. A mindset development continually. If you realize you need to get to somewhere mentally, intellectually, you need to ensure you develop towards that, and it should be consistent. It should be a diligent affair that you get yourself into. Do you need to read a book every day? Do what you need to do. One book a month? Do what you need to do. Develop yourself. You can make yourself better. One of the things that doesn't get full, it doesn't get tired, is your mind until the day you die. It's such a big space over there. You can fill it up the much you want. You can grow your skill. You can grow your intellect. You can be all that you are supposed to be mentally. So develop your mind consistently and be intentional about it. Thank you so much. I am always excited to know that you are following us. You are learning good things. I get the feedbacks and I'm excited because at Excellent Living, we are about your wellness, your spirit, your soul, and your body. And today we're just talking about our soul goals. The next time we'll cover more, and I know your life is getting better every single day. We have a program for you, and the flyer is just here for the details for you. And you can talk to us, and we can mentor you and coach you to become this person that you want to be in your life. Please follow us on our social media handles. We are Excellent Living Kenya on Facebook, and we are Excellent Living Kenya on YouTube and on Instagram. Thank you so much, and see you in our next video.